Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. We're here with Raye's album, My 21st Century Blues. I thought it wouldn't see the light of day, but thank God it did. Raye is an artist I found out by myself in 2018, I think, or 17 perhaps. No, I think it was 18, either 18 or 19, through Capital FM with a song called Friends, still one of my favorite tracks from the 2010s decade. I found her out through Capital FM, which is a radio in the UK. I used to listen to that radio a lot between 2018 and 2019, and Raye was a constant presence. It's an artist I've been keeping an eye out, though not as much as I wish I would. And I haven't, for instance, listened to Escapism, which is a track I know was really big. It hit #1 in the UK. I believe it topped the charts 1 week after Christmas or something, which is a huge achievement. So yes, and now she has the album. It dropped today, February the 3rd. I wasn't even aware it was gonna drop today. I was scrolling down my Instagram feed and suddenly there it was. So I figured I should get home and listen to it, right? So let us go. Track #1, Introduction. 57 seconds in. We're 100% here for it.
Thank you so much for coming out tonight.
My pleasure.
21st Century Blues.
Lovely intro. I'm not sure if the album is going to follow this direction because, well, though it does has blues in the title, it's My 21st Century Blues. Maybe a different take on the genre. I'm all here for it. Let's go for track #2, Oscar-winning Tears. Okay.
Hello, it's Raye.
Hello.
Please get nice and comfortable and lock your phones because the story is about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you about one of the many men. Name is irrelevant, height is irrelevant. He was a 1 out of 10, I was a role that you play. So I'll take this front row seat. And baby, you can go ahead, cry those Oscar-winning tears. I scream, baby, you can go ahead, cry those Oscar-winning tears. Tragedy.
I thought you the man, but you the plan. Fuck are you lying for? Fuck are you crying for? You did it again. So I'll take this front row seat. And baby, you can go ahead, cry those Oscar-winning tears. Popcorn and ice cream. Baby, you can go ahead, cry those Oscar-winning For the last time, I'm your audience. I'll take this front row seat. And baby, you can go ahead and cry. Baby, would you really go ahead and would you go ahead and just
Wow, the harmonies are lovely.
And after his Oscar-winning performance, I left the room and never saw him again.
What an intro! I mean, not quite the intro because there is a track name and introduction, but what a start! Well, it very much has influences from blues, but it also very much has influences from music nowadays. So yes, the concept is immaculate. 21st Century Blues, my 21st Century Blues. Lyrics wise, it reminded me a little bit of Rihanna's Take a Bow, in the sense that you put your entire relationship, you see your entire relationship as, well, Think About was a play. In this case, it's more like a film. You know, you don't win an Oscar for a play, you win a Tony. Anyways, it's similar lyrically, but we also got to hear some of a little bit about how Raye behaves in relationships. She opened up maybe a little too soon, we don't know, but I don't think so, because she really thought he was the one. Well, wasn't. But anyways, bad as it is, at least it gave us this outstanding track. Next one, Hard Out Here.
After years and fears and smiling through my tears, all I ask of you is open your ears, 'cause the truth ain't pretty, my dear. It's been dark, been harder. On my way, figured a way out. My pen is a gun, I'm finna spray now. He said I was out, said I was done, look at his face now. Tell them boys, feeling them boys, meet at a steakhouse. I've been a mess, I'm in a dress and I got my cakes out. Sleeping on her, sleeping on me, I'm in your face now. I like to chill, smoke it away, manage my anger. What you know about systems, about drug drinks, fucking nearly dying from addiction. You start to wonder why I'm Christian. Without the Lord, I take my life all the times I've been a victim. No weapon formed against me shall ever prosper. Baby, I bounce back. Baby, I bounce back. All the white men CEOs, fuck your privilege. Get your pink chubby hands off my mouth, fuck you think this is. I told my lawyer stand by. There is no wrath like a woman scorned. Now I bet you wish. Baby I bounce, baby I bounce, baby I bounce back. You wasn't trying, you was sitting on diamonds. You gon' have to see me now, shining, hyped up, blinded, very fucking frightening. All these eyes, now I see it so clean. The girls.
The energy, it's the confidence, it's the gas rate.
Leave from the bottom of the sea, believe that it's always been hard out. Maybe I bounce back. Maybe I bounce back.
No weapon formed against me shall ever prosper. You heard it from her first. You know what this reminded me of? Knock me down 9 times, but I get up 10. I think this track, well, actually I'm sure this track was aimed at whichever superior force blocked her from releasing her album, because I am not 100% into the dynamics that happened, but I know she had issues with her recording label. I think it's Polydor, which is the same label of Dua Lipa's, if I'm not wrong. So I know she had issues with her recording label. If I'm not mistaken, it was the recording label that prevented her from dropping the album. So when she goes, I think something like all these white old CEOs, white man CEOs, something like that. A CEO runs a company, so the company I would imagine is the record label. So yes, I think this track was directed at her record label and saying like, you know, you try to knock me down, but I'm still here. No weapon shall ever prosper against me. Baby I bounce, baby I bounce, baby I bounce back. Whatever you do to me, I bounce back. I'm invincible. I am here to stay, to drop my music, and to make what I want to make. Thank you, Raye. Lovely track. Really. I loved it. It got to me. Next one, Black Mascara.
Once you see my black mascara run from you into my mama's hands, you selfish man, you understand. looking at millions. 6 shots down so I can't feel this. Talking my ear off, cocaine. Got a bitch gassed up, propane. Now I can't come down or it pours. Or underneath my eyes, how it rains. There's clouds up high but the stars on the ceiling of the Royce. I hear this pain drown every other noise. You talk to me dumb that you didn't have a choice. I'm here now fucked up thinking there's a why. I'm out here sinking in these dark nights. Oh yeah. Just what you've done to me, you've done to me, you've done to me, you've done to me, you've done. Try to understand just what you.
Okay, let me add this. Alright. Lyrics wise, it's pretty straightforward. You fucked me up. You fucked my life. I am here. I have to take 6 shots down so I can stand this cocaine, propane, all type of shit I need so I can get over this. But still, I want just to cry in my mother's lap. And I do wish that from the moment you see me crying, you'll understand how much you hurt me. The lyrics were straightforward. The message got through easily. Not that hard to interpret. Song-wise, it was interesting. I would say that it definitely kept my interest going throughout its 4 minutes. It's longer than the other tracks in this album so far. But it doesn't seem to be an issue. The reason why I was a little, you know, divided whether or not I should add this to my library is because I don't see myself listening to it on a daily basis, you know, while doing errands. I can definitely see myself dancing to it at a club, for instance, but if I'm showering and listening to this track, there's not much to sing along. If I am washing the dishes and listening to this, there's not much to sing along. So yes, I'm adding it because I like it, but it's not my favorite thus far. My least favorite, in fact. Next track, Escapism featuring 070 Shake.
Sleezing and teasing, I'm sitting on him. All of my diamonds are dripping on him. I met him at the bar, I was 12 or something. I ordered 2 more wines, cause tonight I want it. A little context if you care to listen. I find myself in a shit position. The man that I love sat me down last night and he told me that it's over, done decision. And I don't wanna feel how my heart is ripping. In fact, I don't wanna feel, so I stick to sipping. And I'm out on the town with a...
Yeah, the message talks with the one in the previous track that she was saying that she needed 6 shots down so she could stand it. I don't want to feel sick, so I stick to sipping. She doesn't want to feel her heart ripping, so she's just, you know, she wants something. She wants something.
In my little black dress and the shit is sitting. Just a heartbroken bitch, high heels, 6 inch in the back of the nightclub, sipping champagne. I don't trust any of these bitches I'm with. In the back of the taxi, sniffing cocaine. Drunk calls, drunk texts, drunk tears, drunk sex. I was looking for a man who was on the same page. Now it's back to the intro, back to the bar, to the Bentley, to the hotel, to my own way.
Wait, back to the intro, back to the bar. Remember how the intro was like the introduction, the intro of the album? It was a bar. Back to the Bentley, to the hotel, to the... Oh, wait, so... Whoa! That's really, really clever.
'Cause I don't wanna feel how I did last night. 24 hours since my ex did dead. I got a new man on me, it's about to get sweaty. Last night really was the cherry on the cake. Been some dark days lately and I'm finding it crippling. Excuse my state, I'm as high as your hopes that you'll make it to my bed, get me hot and sizzling. If I take a step back to see the glass half full, at least it's the Prada 2-piece that I'm tripping in. And I'm already acting like a dick. so you might as well stick it. Just a heartbroken bitch, high heels, 6-inch in the back of the nightclub, sipping champagne. I don't trust any of these bitches I'm with in the back of the taxi, sniffing cocaine. Drunk calls, drunk texts, drunk tears, drunk sex. I was looking for a man who's on the same page. Back to the intro, back to the bar, to the Bentley, to the hotel, to my old way. 'Cause I don't wanna feel how I did last night. Lipstick smudged like Modena. I don't know where the fuck I am or who's driving the fucking cars. People down the highway sipping, mixing pills with the liquor car. Fuck these fins. I left everyone I love on red. Spilling secrets to the stranger in my bed. I remember nothing, so there's nothing to regret. Other than this 4/4 kick drum pounded in my head.
Okay. This track is really sad. It's really sad. Escapism. Notice how she doesn't mention the title throughout the song. There's no mention of the word escapism all throughout the song. So the situation is escapism. She's trying to escape the state she was last night, the night before the situation related here. She's looking for a quick fuck. She's getting drugged. She's sniffing cocaine. She's drinking. She's trying to feel numb. Then she's trying to find another guy so she can forget. And at the end of it, she doesn't remember anything, so she doesn't regret it because she was so fucked up. She even starts acting bad. I think it was in the second verse. She mentions like something like, I already feel like a dick, or I'm already acting like a dick, so just take it in. Like, it's so fucked up. People should really exercise emotional responsibility. And if not emotional responsibility, then people should at least exercise empathy. To have someone come to this stage, that means you must have done something terrible to them. This is not common behavior. This is not nice. This is sad as fuck. This is miserable. The track was covered in layers and layers of outstanding production. Kudos producer, whoever you are. If it's Raye, my god, this woman is outstanding. But even though it was covered in these heavy layers of outstanding production, what lay in the middle, what lay at the core, is rotten, sad, dreary, miserable. It's one of the most pungent lyrics I remember hearing in recent times. For sure. She deserves some awards for writing this track. I will say that. Next track, track number 6, Mary Jane. I have a feeling I know who Mary Jane is.
Mary Jane, sweet, sweet Mary Jane. When you touch my mouth, I levitate. You take these bitter thoughts in my brain and let them fall like summer rain. Sweet Mary Jane.
Okay, I am loving it so far. a guitar. I believe that's a guitar. I think that's a guitar. And her vocals. There's nothing else here. And her vocals. There's something there. Yeah, Mary Jane is marijuana. It's weed. Yes, surely. I thought it was.
You hold me better than any man did, and no one's done it like you since codeine. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Red wine. You always gave me the best advice. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Okay, let me add this one as well, okay? Let me add this one as well, because she sounded good. She sounded great. As I said, I loved how kind of stripped down, I would say, the production was. Mostly guitar and her vocals had so much of that blues influence that I felt in Oscar-winning Tears. It is a change in sonority. I wonder if it's a change that's gonna continue throughout the album, but it isn't a change in lyrical theme, because as we found out in Black Mascara and Escapism, drugs is her way of coping, is her way of escaping reality. So this track is basically a nod to, you know, I'm sober, but I fucking miss it when I was high. I miss your chemical embrace. You did me better than any man. You know, it's how she dealt with shit. It's how she escaped. It was escapism. She's clean, she's sober, but she definitely misses Mary Jane. Sweet Mary Jane who's sleeping. I mean, it's so well written. What can you say, right? Next track, The Thrill Is Gone. We're halfway through the album, track number 7.
Card games and heart games, I said let's play, I should know better. My boy ain't my boy, but I call him that cause it feels better. Court case last Monday, but he busts trials, so I feel better. Painkillers then codeine, I got stomach cramps under my sweater. Dark words from his dark mind, now there's dark stains under my eyes. I'm scared when I look at him and I don't know why.
Okay, wait. I love that.
Surprise, silk sheets and I'm crying.
Let me come back. Wait.
Killers in codeine, I got stomach cramps under my sweater. Dark words from his dark mind, now there's dark stains under my eyes. I'm scared when I look at him and I don't know why. I'm surprised, silk sheets and I'm crying and I'm the thrill is gone, the thrill is gone. The thrill is gone, the thrill is gone, the thrill is gone.
Whoa, I just got a massive flashback of listening to Amy Winehouse in the car, the radio on with my dad. Whew, that came out of, well, I wouldn't say it came out of nowhere, because this track definitely, sonority-wise, production-wise, and even vocal-wise, and theme-wise as well, is very reminiscent of Amy Winehouse. I love it.
I know it's so, I'm all alone when I'm on his shoulder. The thrill is gone, the thrill is gone, the thrill is gone. The thrill is gone, the thrill is gone, the thrill is gone. He's a Leo sun, Leo moon, and a Leo rise. Stomach dies in his eyes.
I mean, I'm a Leo moon, but God got off.
sleep. I leave the room as you're closing your eyes. I shut the door behind me quickly, so I get in my car. But then the second I leave you, I wish I was with you. Say something nice to me. Say something nice to me. Say something nice to me.
Okay, this is my favorite track in the album. I'm already calling this my favorite track of 2023. It is. It's definitely 100% gonna be at the end, at our end list. This or Oscar winning Tears or something else that's gonna be in this album, because this is great. And I'm happy for her, assuming it's the same man that got every song so far. The thriller's gone. She's over them. She gotta hit the road, dust it off, because she feels alone when she's with him. She looks him in the eyes and she doesn't feel anything at all. The thriller's gone. She's over. Officially over. That's why I believe the track's a little bit more upbeat, because, I mean, thank God you're over them, you know, enough. Thank you. This was definitely a roller coaster of a relationship, and this first half was definitely an emotional roller coaster. I've liked every single track so far. Let's see if the second half is gonna hit just as well as the first one did. Next track, Ice Cream Man.
He told me come round to the studio, let's cook it. He told me come to catch a vibe and make some music. But when I got there, should've heard what he was saying. Trying to touch me, trying to fuck me, I'm not playing. I should've left that place as soon as I walked in it. How goddamn dare you do that to me, really? Coming like an ice cream man, till I felt his ice cold hands. And how I paid the price now, damn, goddamn, no, goddamn. Everything you did, it left me in a ruin. And no, I didn't say a word, I guess that proves it. I'm a woman, oh yes. Cause I'm a woman, I'm a very fucking brave, strong woman. And I'll be damned if I let a man ruin how I walk, how I talk, how I do it. Man, I've been broken for a moment, I've been through it. It's even harder to be brave alone. Was a girl, now I'm grown, I'm a woman. A very fucking strong woman. And I was 7.
Was a girl, now I'm grown, now I'm a woman. A very fucking strong woman. Every bad experience we've had in our lives is to make us better. We grow from every experience we have in our life. Either good because we know what does us good when we try to replicate it, or bad because we know what does us bad and we try to avoid it. But we are always growing. We are better today than we were yesterday. She was a girl. She's now a woman. A very fucking strong woman. She's been for a moment. She's over that now. She's grown. She acknowledges that she's grown. She's over it. Raye.
One was 17 and was 11. It took a while to understand what my consent means. If I and I'll be damned if I let a man ruin. I'm a very fucking brave, strong woman. Yeah.
Yes, you are. To have endured what you have, to have openly talked, and not just openly talked, openly sang about it to millions of people who hear you, to have had the capacity of distinguishing good from bad, and understanding that in order for you to be where you are, you had to do bad things, to make bad choices, but that now you are strong enough, you are capable enough to understand who you are. You are a very fucking brave, strong woman. For sure. I love this track. I love this track. It's such a 180 from Escapism. It is for the better, for sure. Next track, Flip a Switch.
Can't just lay your guard down and fall for someone anymore. That's what stupid girls do. Yeah, I've been a stupid girl. 4 days away, in his arms I invest. He won't take my heart, but he'll take off my dress. Excuses rehearsed, I am blue, I am red. Fuck looking for love. I'ma stay doing what us bitches do best. Flip a switch on a prick and I come alive in the night time. In the club sipping Hennessy. I'm telling them that.
Do I hear a Spanish guitar? Is that a Spanish hit guitar in the back? I hear something Hispanic. I hear something Hispanic. Either that or I am tripping, but I don't think I'm tripping.
Flip a switch on a prick and I very sound bitch, see across that line. Flip a switch on a prick and I come alive in the night time. In the club sipping Hennessy. Tell him I'm dead if he calling me Uber. See across that line. Black heels, black shades, have my energy. Tell him I'm dead if he calling me Uber. Only because I was in love, I opened up, now I open up to your best friend. Which one, bitch like me? I just had to flip the switch on you.
Okay, I really like what she did here, because when this track started and as it went, I thought it was very similar to tracks by Stormzy, for instance, which is a British rapper. English, I think it's actually English, but since I'm not sure if it's English, I'm just gonna say British, okay? Umbrella term, a British rapper. However, there were so many things here that she did differently. One of them was layering vocals and stacking harmonies as well. And there were moments in which it was kind of ethereal and almost heavenly, and it sounded like an English counterpart to Kali Uchis's Sin Miedo del Amor y Otros Demonios. Fue mejor. I think it's a good track to use as an example. As I said, I did hear some Hispanic influences, so maybe the comparison was intentional. If that was the case or not, I don't know. Regardless, the track was great. So yes, I am gonna add this to my library again. Track number 10, Body Dysmorphia. Ooh, that's awful.
I let my fingers pinch my skin. I'm so hungry, I can't sleep. But I know if I eat, then I'll be in the bathroom on my knees. I hate the way my face peacefully this out. Call somebody, not to really show you how I'm feeling is. Matter of fact, I'd rather go away. I've been fighting, I've been crying, I've been sleeping hungry.
I think when I grow older, I'm going to get a nose job. I have a bump in my nose and it's ugly. When I grow up, I want to be skinny but with an hourglass figure. I hope I'll be pretty when I grow up, or I think I'll be sad.
Okay, this track is definitely important theme-wise because it is something that happens. For instance, there are several parts of my body which I dislike, and no matter how hard I work to change them, it just doesn't do. It's a real struggle, it really is, and once again, Raye is very brave for speaking up about it. With that said, though, I'm not gonna add this to my library because it's not the type of track I would listen to on a daily basis, because it's personal. It's a bit too personal. It's not something that I would be jamming, I would be vibing to as the day went. It's lovely that she spoke up about it. It's, again, very brave of her for saying it, singing, writing, showing this to millions of people. I applaud her, I commend her, but not for me. It's not something... It's just not this type of track, that's it. Next track, Environmental Anxiety. Oh, are we going into this part for the rest of the album? Ooh, she wants me in tears.
How did you ever think? How did you ever think it wasn't bound to happen? You poison the waterfalls, set fire to our rivers of hope. Come on kids, it's time to vote. Boris Johnson sniffing coke. All the children are depressed, not the future we had hoped. Little girls aren't safe at home. She's scrolling up and down her phone. She hates her life, she hates herself, and she's 12 years old. These social apps are now our closest dopamine from licenses, and we find peace from drugs and sex and prescription anxiety, man. The truth under the rug, feed us plastic gym corpse. We don't need self-motivation, robots will take all our jobs. The system fails, 2 kids in jail, and the rich get rich and the rest get sung. Classist, sexist, racist, ableist, fascist, ageist, homophobic. Country leaders fucked our futures and they think we haven't noticed. Forest burning, oil spills, melting ice and methane gas, toxic waste and plastic fish. We're digging holes to hide our trash. Weeks in all our songs, but we drew borders across our lands. 1,000 years we've been at war. When the planet is dead, we will all hold hands. How did we ever think? How did we ever think it wasn't bound to happen?
Attention citizens, please evacuate the country in an orderly fashion and leave behind any personal belongings that you don't need.
Okay, first, she's a genius, alright? First, that was this ending, amazing. 2, this track is so real. Environmental anxiety. Don't you feel anxious about what's going on in the world? There isn't a day in which I don't think, oh my god, the pandemic, or oh my god, Ukrainian-Russian war, oh my god, climate change, oh my god. I'm watching The Last of Us, and at the start of the first episode, the guy was like, oh, if the earth gets hotter, we could have an actual fungal infection. And I was like, oh my god, and now I just can't stop stressing. And I look to one side, fascism. I look to the other side, homophobia. And it's everywhere. And we do feel overwhelmed. We do feel anxious. We do feel overloaded with this. Don't you? I'm glad Raye was able to make a song to cope with it, because I don't think she was actually having fun. Though the track sounded fun, it sounds more like, you know, coping. You laugh it off. In this case, you sing it off. I'm gonna add this to my library 100% for sure, because if this is the way Raye can cope with it, I'm gonna try and cope with it as well as she did. So yes, next track, 5-Star Hotels featuring Mahalia. Mahalia? Don't know them.
Fuck what they say. I think you should take a break. Get on a plane. Call it the sweetest escape.
Is that a dog barking?
I wanna feel your body. People gon' talk like it or not, so maybe don't tell nobody. And I know I've been distant. I've been seeing other guys. You've been kissing other bitches. Yeah. Don't you know what you're missing in the 5-star high hotel in Mauritius? I think I know what you're missing in the 5-star high hotel in Mauritius. Come see, come hide it. Sick of drunk dining, come to my hotel, baby. Don't you know what you're missing? Touching, kissing, I like persistence. Don't you wanna roll in my rose? Get the stars on the ceiling. Come see this feeling now. Come feel like you're dreaming now. Come be by my side, baby. I'll take you on a ride, baby. I'll show you I am different. You're gonna be the reason now. We've always been distant.
I think Mahalia sounded really good and was a very good addition to the track. However, I must say I could not quite connect with it. I honestly felt the track was long. It's not. It's 3 minutes and 24 seconds. There are longer tracks in this album. I think Escapism is 4 minutes and a half. There's Black Mascara 4 minutes as well. But this one, it felt like it wasn't going to end. And it's the first time I feel this way in a track in her album. So, yeah, I really didn't... I listened to it once. Don't feel like listening to it again. Not gonna add this. Next track, Worth It.
Trying to tell you how I feel.
If my body was a boat, could you steer that sailor? Make it feel like it's a 1960s Hollywood trailer. Classic like cars, classic like Elizabeth Taylor. Need you to romance me, yeah, I need a give and not a take. What I need is 'cause I could love you if I really wanted to. You could be my glass of wine. Sunset, let me exhale, my exes. Baby, would you make it alright? Or maybe that much better. If you wanted, you could make it all worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it. Ooh. When I see the sunrise of you, make it that much better. Decide. Feel my body shuffle in your room. And I need to have the time of my life. Take credentials, self-residentials. Ooh, baby boy, you got so much potential. I could love you if I really wanted to.
Okay, I could love you, and you can hear how the harmonies sort of support her as she goes up. Lovely, lovely, and also the track sounds so groovy. Or is it just me? No, it's not just me. It was meant to be like this. It was meant to emulate those 60s-ish, 60s/70s-ish vibe. Ooh.
Sunset, let me exhale, my exes, baby, would you, so make it alright, would you make it alright, make it up much better, make it up much better, wanted you can make it all worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it, ooh, make it up much better, I wanted you can make it all worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it, ooh, when I see the sunrise with you, make it up much better, so I'm gonna make it all worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it, ooh. Worth all of the time I'm about to give you, baby. So I hope you're gonna make it all worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it, ooh. Give all of the time I should be broken on me. So I hope you're gonna make it all. This is the night, this is the night. My soul it did decide, and I need you to, I'm all in, I can't reverse it, so I hope and pray you make it
Baby, oh Ray! All it takes is one big artist for the entire music industry to change. All it took was Dua Lipa so that 70s, 80s disco dance pop music returned. I do so hope Raye can pull off a revival of blues/soul, 60s blues/soul music. Every track in this album that she goes into that, it's magical. Maybe it's not something that can become, a new wave into music industry. Maybe it takes talent, it takes something that only Raye can have. It takes that little soul in the voice that only Raye may have. I don't know. But I really do wish we got more tracks like this, because it's special, isn't it? You ought to agree with me that it is special. Next track, second to last, Bust It Down.
So I'm dancing on the kitchen floor. I caught a vibe too. And I'm so I'm gonna back it up and bring it down, and he's gonna love it. I'm gonna bust it down. Bust it down, baby. I'm gonna bust it down. She gonna bust it down. He gonna bust it down. They gonna bust it down. Shake it to my ocean, drown it. Shake it to your ocean, drown it. Side to side, I'm settling down. Oh, best believe I ain't ready now. I'm gonna, and then I'm gonna, I'm the, They gon' bust it down. I'm gonna bust it down. I'm gonna bust it. I'm gonna take the phone like a pro. I'm gonna touch it. Oh, I'm gonna bag it up and bring it down, and he's gonna love it.
Once again, that classic soul/blues from the 60s. These last two tracks have specifically reminded me of Aretha Franklin. Rest in peace. Let's see. Okay, we only have a 30-second outro, which is titled Fun. Okay.
If you made it this far, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for listening. Thank you to my dear Max Sabbath for EPing this record with your entire soul. To Felly for engineering and all the emotional late nights. To my mum and my beautiful sisters, to Dad and Tia. I just couldn't have done this without you. I've waited 7 years for this moment. And finally, my 21st Century Blues is now ours forever. Till next time, lots of love. Ray.
Thank you, Ray, for what is surely to be one of the best albums of 2023. February started strong, let me tell you that. This album is monumental. This album is outstanding. This album is grand. This album is everything I had been lacking in music for a long time. Again, I love what she did with 60s soul / blues music, bringing it back, reworking it in her way and doing her take on the genre. The album is justly titled My 21st Century Blues. As she said in fun, she was waiting for this for 7 years. I have known her for 5. And since then, I've been waiting to listen to an album of hers. And it's crazy that there have been people who have been waiting even longer than I have to listen to this album. I am so glad she got through the issues she's had and was finally able to put it out, as she said, forever, because people are going to be listening to this album, are going to be coming back to this album in the years to come, I am sure. My favorite tracks: Oscar-winning Tears, Hard Out Here, Black Mascara, Escapism, Mary Jane, The Thrill Is Gone, Ice Cream Man, Flip a Switch, Environmental Anxiety, Worth It, and Bust It Down. 11 out of 15, though really I should say 11 out of 13 because intro and outro don't really count. Yeah, that was an amazing result for an album. Some of these, at least 3, are currently battling for a spot in my year-end list of 2023. We'll see which one is going to be there. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. If you've got any other requests, please tell me. I'll be more than thrilled to react to them, as I always am. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.